Good evening, good evening, good evening. Come into the J Spot, replacing your G Spot every Thursday from 6 to 7, giving you relationship talk, a relationship drama with the best night of your life. Your host, Jay, and Simply E, hold on, get ready to enter the J Spot on IntellectualRadio.com.
Don't be like that this way.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to the best nights of your life. Woo! You have entered the J Spot. Well, we are strengthening relationships and please one conversation at a time on IntellectualRadio.com. We are an island. I'm your host, Jay.
Ooh, sexy.
And sitting to me, we have my co-host, my partner in crime, sizzling, actress, businesswoman, sex kitten. Yeah. Hey, E, how you doing tonight?
I'm good.
I'm sure. I am sure. Did you have cheese with that pretzel?
It was a good spicy kind too, girl.
I'm not. Hey, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Please go to our page and like our page at the J Spot. Follow us on Twitter at J Spot. Also follow us on Instagram at the J Spot Radio, and Jay is spelled Jaye for all three. Guys, please do me a favor. Want to say thank you to the J Spot. Thank you so much. Grown and sexy conversation. Jay, thank you everybody that support us, all the friends and the lurkers and the haters and all those, because they get in there and just say all those nice little things. We don't care. Thank you guys for helping us be here. It's almost 4 years. You guys, we're gonna try. Okay, now let me take away. Try. We're gonna do a little something. We're gonna have a little something in December, just a little meet and greet in December, just to celebrate our 4 years. So
our 4-year ending, going into the 5th year.
No, it's going into 4. It'll be 4. We're going 3 going into 4. Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, we're going into 4 years. So yeah, 2015. 2015.
Then you can't count.
I can't. It's gonna be 4 years in December.
In the 4 years.
Lord,
2015 December will mark 4 years ending.
It'll be 4 years. So we gonna get it together. So we are going to 4 years. Wait a minute,
5 years.
We're going 4 years, celebrating 4 years in December. So, guys, want to thank you so much for being here, for supporting us. Do you got any shout outs, any thank yous, any birthdays? I'm not responsible for birthdays because I just, happy birthday to everybody.
Oh, matter of fact, today is Khalid Scott's daughter's birthday. She is 17.
Oh,
today.
yes. Happy birthday, princess.
Happy birthday, Anaya. I wanted to give a shout out to Lawrence Johnson. Lawrence E. Johnson is a phenomenal actor. He's been on the show many times.
Yes, he is. Hey, Lawrence.
He has a stage play coming out this weekend, Saturday. It's Stages 2. And it's a really, really great play. It's about the music industry, basically. And if you didn't see the part 1, Secrets. It's called Secrets 2. Because Secrets Part 1, I saw that. Oh, some bogus stuff going. It was some secrets. It was some secrets that shocked the hecky dog out of me. So make sure you contact Lawrence E. Johnson Jr. for tickets and stuff. The tickets are $20 a piece. We'll have the information posted on J Spot page, Simply East Corners page, and all around social media. So just make sure you go out and support, because the play, when I tell you the play is great, it's a really, really great play. I saw Part 1, so Part 2 I know it's going to be just banging like Part 1 was.
Well, definitely congratulations, Lawrence. And man, he's definitely he's family with us. So we thank you and we support everything that you guys do. So again, as E said, we'll have the information posted on our page at the J Spot, also on Twitter at J Spot, also on Instagram at the J Spot Radio, and Jay is spelled Jaye for all three. So I want to sit on a little soapbox. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna put my little soapbox right here because I'm about to be real judgmental right now. I'm about to be judgmental. I'm about to be judgmental real quick.
Just like this. Is it thick? You said no.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So listen, school is starting. Okay. Parents, listen, you guys got to show up for your kids for school. You have to. It is imperative because these little jokers, they done spent the whole summer staying up all night, just doing God knows what. I'm sure ain't nobody made not now one of them pick up not a book the first, but they done had that PS controller, baby. They done work all kinds of tricks. They can do. They done got so good over the summer. They can do it like this with one hand.
One hand on it.
Now see, when they get back to school, now they going, I don't know, I'm not. No.
You know.
No. We ain't going for all that. So parents, listen, urging you to please be involved with your kids. Be involved like you showing up for ladies' night free before 10. That's the kind of participation we need for these kids because see, it's a shame that we'll show up for all those things, but we won't get the kids up ready for the first day of school.
I sure didn't.
Who in the world gonna be sitting up there letting them kids? I know when I was growing up,
you got to go. It's first day of school. I'm happy. Bye. You got to get out.
Act like you want to have an attitude about going to school.
This is my free time. I ain't gonna cook for you for lunch no more. Oh man, I'll feed you some breakfast. I gotta cook you lunch. That saves me some money. I don't see you all day. And you in after school activities. I don't see you all day.
Man, do you know? Have you ever seen a kindergarten get jumped on for not wanting to get up for school?
Get your behind on out of here.
Listen, they jump on you back in the day. That's the same thing that you got to start doing today. But make sure that your kids are up. Make sure that they have the proper supplies. Make sure that you are communicating with the teachers. Be involved in your kids' lives. Know what's going on in their education. And here's a big thing, you guys, that is definitely going on, and we got to definitely do better at keeping a mindful watch out. Listen, if your kid is struggling in school, be careful about letting them get tested for special ed and being diagnosed for ADHD and all that other bull junk that does not even exist. Listen, if them kids can operate these tablets, they can get on here and they can crack your Facebook and they can Snapchat and all this. Your kid ain't slow. Ain't nothing wrong with your kid, but they just need to get their behind kicked and make them sit down and do what the teacher is telling them to do. That's the thing. But guys, understand that ADHD, that's not a real diagnosis. Do not let them put that label on your kid. That just means more money for the school. If they can diagnose your kid being crazy, because that's what it's saying. If they can diagnose your kid being crazy or saying that your kid has a learning disability, that is almost 2 or 3 times as much as it is for a normal kid. So, a kid without that diagnosis. And unfortunately, they're placing that label out of the black kids, especially the black boys. Oh, because he won't sit down. Oh, he must have attention deficit. No, somebody need to handle their business with him.
If they give you medicine, just share with Simply E. I don't mind.
Right, but it's like you don't even want it to get to that point because it's like now the school, they're getting extra money and ain't nothing wrong with this boy. If they're not learning properly, first of all, the teacher, it's so much. A lot of these teachers are just there to collect a check.
But unfortunately, you have some teachers that are there to collect the check, but also the classroom is so large.
Right.
They're not getting the proper assistance that they need. They're not getting the proper tools that they need to teach the students. And you have 30 students to one teacher, which is completely unfair, especially when you have a special education class and you have 25 to 30 students to one teacher. And you have 30 students who have special needs and different needs in all areas. It's going to be a lot of students that get left behind. So like Jay said, if your child has been told, oh, they need to be tested, okay, fine. You can get them tested to see where they are as far as academic wise, but don't sell out and just go ahead and give them a pill or whatever, or get them diagnosed as, well, you have this, deficiency or whatever. Because back in the day, an ass whooping would cure a whole lot of things.
It sure would have. And the thing is too, is again, that's where the parent's job, that's where your role comes in at, is because you can nobody should be able to tell you,
your child, something
wrong with little Ting Ting. You know something wrong with little Ting Ting when you call them and tell them to do stuff at home. If you're paying attention, then you should know. But the first point, the teacher should not, a stranger or outside person should not be able to tell you, be the first point to raise a concern for you to say something wrong with little Ting Ting. You should that's your job. You should be more observant. And if you're not noticing things like that, then listen, shame on you. That means that you're spending too much time
doing
somewhere else.
things.
You too much time sliding dudes DMs and your man crush Monday. Get off your man crush Monday and take care of your kids on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and go back to Monday. You're gonna take care of them so get out the DMs and take care of their book bag. Look and see what's going on in their little book bag. Got homework from first grade still up in there that they said that they ain't never got. We had no homework.
Your little lying ass has some homework. See, if you could think that fast and a lie, ain't nothing wrong with you. Good ass
Sit up there.
Cure a whole lot of things.
So what's 1 + 1? My teacher didn't, we ain't go over that. Oh, okay, you didn't? All right, well, let me help you out. Got you right here. Listen, don't feel bad. Listen, go through the house and start confiscating cell phones and tablets and take all that. Listen,
confiscating cell phones and reading what they got in their text messages.
Listen, shut the cable down. Only thing that we're going to have is Wi-Fi up in there because you need that for the computer to do your homework. Outside of that, ain't nobody having no electronics up in here.
It's going to be on Pornhub.
We ain't having no electronics up in here. So parents, I know, and here's the thing. It takes so much to do things like that because you got to constantly watch. I ain't got nothing but time to watch you. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to judge you just like my stepfather used to do us. Where you going? Oh, you think you going somewhere? Look, you got to just sit and watch. Back in the day, the parents they do. It's like, Dad, do you work? You don't got no time but to sit up there and watch.
They work overnight while you sleep. My mother would work at nighttime when we would sleep and stuff and be home all day. Like you couldn't even sneak around and do anything because she's 7 a.m. She got off. I think we live like 20 minutes from her job. So 7:30, Mom at home. We getting up and going to school. Watching. So all day long, she's at home waiting for this phone call. And I'd be like, golly, I done did something. I done got in a fight. I'm always fighting. So
parents, please, 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 please help make this a successful school year for your kids by getting involved. Stay on the teacher. A lot of these little precious little teachers coming fresh out of college and they putting them in the 8th grade classroom. And you got Junior and Ahmad and Ricky, they 6'2", and now you got little Sarah and Beth, 5'1". What they supposed to do with them boys?
Listen, my little baby, he's a big old 6 foot, but he's not even in his right grade. He is a grade ahead of what he's supposed
to. Right, but but they put him up in there, and all them boys raging hormones. What you gonna do with? You can't do nothing with him. I'm sorry. He gonna need Big Bubba. He gonna need somebody that can toss him on his neck. And it's okay if he get tossed. Listen, if he get the teacher toss him across the classroom,
it's okay.
It's okay. Because he done did something to get tossed. He ain't getting tossed at home. Somebody got to toss him at school before the police toss him.
This is true.
So that's all I'm saying is it's like sometimes we're so quick to don't say nothing to my kid. Don't. You ain't saying nothing to him.
Somebody better say
something to him before the wrong somebody say something to him with the wrong thing, and then it's too late. So listen, again, we got to do better as being parents. Get involved. You guys, we're going to take a short musical break. Okay, I'm done being deep. So when we come back, I'm going to be messy because it's a lot to talk. You guys, listen, these hot topics this week, you just don't want to miss it. You're listening to the J Spot, where we are strengthening relationships and families, one conversation at a time.
Has always been easy because it's true. Yeah. I would not believe if someone would have told me you would come along. To revamp my soul, cause I was so in love, my heart had grown cold. So cold. You had good energy, exactly what I needed. You're walking my life and place the joy where was needed. Not a mirage, what I feel for you. But that on God, girl, I'm loving you. Said it's easy, it's easy to love, easy to love. Said it's easy, it's easy to love, easy to love. Oh yeah, loving you has always been easy cause you're beautiful. Loving you has always been wonderful. more than you'll ever know. We got the chemistry, go together like love stacks. The passion and care we show one another tops all the rest. The feelings I have for you, I ain't felt in so long. What we share together, baby, the bond is so strong. It's no beside of what I feel for you, love. For that, oh God, I got love for you, yeah. It's easy to love. Easy to love. Said it's easy, baby. Easy to love. Said it's easy, baby. It's easy to love. Said it's easy. So easy to love. Easy to love you. Loving you has always been easy 'cause you're beautiful. Loving you, yeah, is what I search my life to do. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Welcome back to the J Spot, where we are strengthening relationships and families, one conversation at a time on IntellectualRadio.com. We are an iHeart station. I'm your host, Jay. And sitting next to me, we have my co-host, my partner in crime, sizzling, sexy, simply E, author, actress, businesswoman, playwright. Woo, sex kid. Hey, E, how you doing?
Girl, honey as hell.
I love those earrings. I like those. Those are really cute.
I get them for free, so I ain't advertising crap. Somebody back
I
there
know
say
that's
I'm a
right,
goon.
but those are cute.
I got your goon.
Listen, you guys, please do me a favor. Go to our page and like our page at the J Spot. Also follow us on Twitter at J Spot. Also follow us on Instagram at the J Spot Radio. And Jay is spelled Jaye for all three. Listen, guys, here we go. First hot topic. First hot topic. You know, first, let me ask this. I don't know. Maybe did I miss something today? But it's something going. What's going on with Popeyes? I'm like, you could barely get
a chicken sandwich.
I'm like, if y'all don't get out the doggone way, I'm trying to get out the way. All these. Okay, you guys.
Them and Chick-fil-A, they going at it about their chicken sandwiches. Chick-fil-A got a bomb chicken sandwich.
Oh, well, yeah, guys, if something is particular or important that we need to make a detour once we leave from here, then please let us know.
Probably putting that all crack all up in there, dusted it with a little cocaine, got everybody so addicted to it. Yeah. Now they breaking their necks. People are going on the feeds and stuff all throughout the social media talking about how good this chicken sandwich is. I'm good. If it's that good, I don't even want it.
You know what? Because that's the thing. I'm just like, I just think that they don't give you enough for your money. I'm like, I don't want you about to charge me $8 for listen, I'm not gonna do it. I'm sorry.
It's too good. I'm great.
I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna do it.
That's like that good stalkerish, that Winky. And it'd be so good. He laid a business. He give you the business, beat you all up in the face with it. It's so delicious. Now you crazy because you be driving by his house. Like, when he coming back out, I just need one little beat in the face with his Winky real quick so I can do her. So no, see, nope, I'm good.
Beat you in the face.
Beat you in the face, driving by his job. Like, how you know where I work at? Don't even worry about all that. What you doing down here? I was in the area. How you in the area that I work in Plainfield and you live out in Gary? That's not the point. I had to go to the mailbox. You
pass by Plainfield and Gary is right next to each other.
You pass by 2 million post office boxes and you out here in listen, I just had to see something and I had heard that they had a special out here. Just one time. Beat me in the face with it one time. Please, I love you. I won't bother you no more. Now see, no.
Oh God. Listen, now I thought you were gonna say stick it in your ear, but you said beat me in the face.
Anybody stuck it in the ear before. Don't shoot me in the ear. Then I be deaf. Then your ear get pregnant. I want to, if somebody shot that in your ear, right? Would you get an infection and stuff? Would your ear and your hair grow because it's vitamin E and sperm and semen?
Well, then you're not gonna go down.
So those who have like the really bad ear acne, get somebody to shoot some nut up in their ear. That's gonna clear all that right on up and stuff. Pour leave it in it for like a few days or something. The vitamin E absorb it and get it out because it might get pregnant. And if you develop an extra ear from your ear getting pregnant, That's not a problem.
Oh, can you get pregnant? Can you get pregnant in your ear? We're gonna have to do some research on that. I'm gonna have to listen. You have to ask somebody and figure a little tinkleberries up. Like, wait a minute. One side I can hear real good on one ear, but dang, you gotta slap your ear and make your ear digest.
They'd be like, can you please give me an ear candle? Calm your ears. What's all this white creamy stuff coming out your Oh, don't even worry about it.
See, why you so judgmental? Just do your job. You supposed to be just
mind your business.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Just do the ear candle and just
go on.
Let it go,
business,
right? I tip your extra 20. Just mind your business. Just let it come on out.
I thought you and George was having regular sex. What don't smell? Shut up. Ain't George brother staying with y'all? Shut up. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Like, wait a minute. Yeah. Wait 1 minute.
Ear pregnancy. That does happen. People do get pregnant in the ear.
I'd have to stick something up in there. I'm like, we finna go ahead and abort this bad boy. Bust your eardrums out and everything. Like,
real kinky. Can I just shoot on your underarms? Hey, wait, what?
Wait a minute.
I've been watching your underarm. My underarm look like a coochie. It do. I'm not gonna show it on TV because is that pornographic if I show an underarm on TV and it's like, and it looks like a coochie, but it's not a coochie? Okay. Because it does. So what if he says, who told
you that your underarm look like a coochie?
They do. They look like a coochie. So, because I'd be looking at him like, oh, that looks like a coochie. I'd be looking at it like, oh, wow. And then I saw this one picture. This person had their tongue like right there. But if you wasn't looking clearly, you think it was somebody trying to lick somebody's coochie. But it was actually their underarm because it looked like a coochie. So I was like, What if somebody said, I want to try something really kinky?
Only on the J
spot. And he said, Jay, I just want to shoot in your underarm.
No, why you gotta use my underarm? Don't look like a coochie.
Let me see.
My underarm don't look like
a coochie.
No, it don't.
If you squeeze it like that, close it up. Now raise it, but you don't flap it. You're gonna fly away. You're gonna put it up in there. No, you're gonna shoot it like I'm still a virgin. You still celibate. You got coochie. You got underarm sex.
No. No.
That's still celibate.
So, you guys, we're going to get to our first topic. Because this one right here with the underarm coochie, I'm not going to even go there.
Okay, y'all going. And all you freaks out there going to try it like, man.
You sure have. Listen, you done kept some babies from being made today, for real today. Because they're going to go home and try that. Be like, yeah, it was right. That do feel just like a coochie.
Get on some KY jelly up on this and see what.
Baby, what get on up. Get on up. Get on.
Right. Close your arm a little bit more. I'm almost there. What are you doing? Just shut up. Oh.
That's safe. At least they won't end up on paternity court. Because your babies is right there in her must pit. Right there. Musty babies right up under your armpit, just carrying musty little babies. You're like, oh, my arm feels so heavy. Steaming out. Step up in your lift noise and stuff. Now you gotta go get
beautiful.
Now, yeah, that's what you gotta go get an ultrasound and figure out why you can't put your arm down. You gotta be up in there right now. And they looking it up on the ultrasound, and they looking like they calling all these specialists from Northwestern. They gotta consult with everybody trying to figure out what's going on with your crazy behind, and they pull it out. Like,
excuse me, you have the cyst underneath your underarm is full of semen.
Do you know you have 8 ounces of semen in your arm?
What have you been doing? I've been doing anything.
What you say?
Your guy laughing like, yeah, I did that.
What you say? 8 ounces? He's sitting up here. He like, that's all. I thought it was at least about 12 or 16.
I shot a good time. I drank my milk that day. I shot real good that day. Now, check them out. Check the other one because she was sleeping.
Like, you sure, like, Doc, you sure that's right? And they thinking that he's talking about the substance. He concerned about how much is
in there.
Like, what you do with the rest of that?
You took it, didn't you? I swear, one of y'all doctors said I'm pregnant. It ain't mine. It ain't mine.
Listen, you guys, the first hot topic.
Yes.
Here we go. Fellas, this is for you.
Uh-oh.
When dating a woman.
Yes.
What is the acceptable number of men that she can date? What's the acceptable number? While you all are dating, how many men can she date and date you at the same time? Or do you not care, just as long as when you all are together, you want to feel like the only one, and that's just it? We're not going to talk about anybody else while we are dating. When we're together, that's all you worry about is you and I together. That's it. Or fellas, are you saying, you know what, if you dated me, you ain't dating nobody else? What do you guys think, fellas?
Fellas, we got Royce J. Come on, comment. Jason Washington, Mansa. Hi, Mansa Lion.
Hey, Mansa.
Dre Gig said y'all silly. Oh gosh, Lauren said 0. Mansa said 0.
Wait a minute. When you're talking
point.
about you're dating though, so are you in a relationship with her? Because if you're dating her, then why is it 0? That's what I don't understand. Like, or is it 0 that you want to know about? Like, don't tell me, don't ask, don't tell. Is it that policy?
I don't know if guys be like that. I think guys want to know because that, if they feel they just dating you, whatever, or even if they feel like they dating multiples, they still want to know. I think it's the arrogancy of
what the competition is.
Yeah,
but it's like, okay, so is that something? Have you ever been asked that, like by a guy that you're dating? Have you ever been asked, "Are you dating somebody else?" And if you have been asked that, did you answer it honestly?
Yeah, I have, but I've never been. I mean, I've never been asked that, but I will ask, and I'll be like, okay, if you're seeing somebody else, let me know so I can just call this. Well, I usually will wait, and if they say, well, it's someone else too, no problem. Let me help you out real quick. I'm a step back, and you knock yourself out with that person.
Right. Because it's just like when dating multiple people. Oh, who said something good?
Lauren said he want to know. He don't want to just be stuck in the dark. And then Jason Washington said nobody. You ain't dating nobody.
So, Jason, are you dating anybody? So, fellas, when you're dating, are you dating anybody? And ladies, what is the acceptable amount of women that he can date when he's dating you?
0.
Yeah, I just, Lord God knows.
Says, I just feel that you can't give a person your all if you're dating multiple people. At some point, a lie will get told. And that's true. Hey, Mickey Riley. Hey,
Mickey.
She said she go to the hall. Oh, she can't tune in right now. She in the hall. She go to.
Oh, yeah, Mickey, please. Yeah, because we already got kicked out the mosque thanks to this one right here. Yeah, so, we definitely don't want to mess up any more religious institutes.
The church doors of church is always open.
Right. Well, hey, they tricking on me left and right. So, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. That's sister, man. Did you hear what she said? Yeah. You want me to repeat it? But, ladies, so how many, like for me, I just don't know. I like the relationship stage. I really don't like the dating stage. So if I was told that he's dating somebody else or he's seeing somebody else like you, I would definitely fall back because I know my feelings just, I'm not a separator. I don't separate well. So therefore I don't even enter into that arena because I know I'm just not wired for that. And it's like, how do you, again, like somebody said, how do you honestly get to know someone
you got it all
when you're dating multiple people at one time?
Yeah.
I mean, but I guess some people are just, good at compartmentalizing their feelings. And if that's you, I mean, listen, definitely rock out. But as for me, I'm not a good separator. It's like I gotta focus on one person at a time. I can't do all the, we're going out this day. Listen, first of all, I need a nap or two in between, so I ain't have time for all that. Just me and you, or just you and whoever else. Just
I don't want to, be dating someone and you dating multiple people, and I like to kiss, and now you mess around. I was about to say the other word, F-bomb, but I ain't drop it. You mess around and get a bump on your lip, and now you want to talk about some Edra just kiss. What the hell? No, I can't. No, what's that? What's that? Right there. See, you didn't kiss.
Right, and he
Shirley.
Probably just done gave, and then he done gave Miss Shirley. He done left his babies up under Miss Shirley's arms. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's the perks of dating one person. If you dating multiple, Johnny done skeeted up in her arm, Johnny your cousin, and you
right,
in her other arm and stuff. And she trying to do some kinky stuff real quick, and now look at you. And then you wonder how she probably tried to lick it and got the bum bump from Johnny, right. And then kissed you, and now you got a bum bump, and that's really Johnny semen on your lip because now you didn't decide to date multiple people at one time. You see how that works? That's just nasty. You just don't do that. Massa said, be like, nah, I can't make it tonight. I'm going out with my other friend. Yeah, right. That's not gonna fly with me. That's what he said. And I know that's right. That's not gonna fly with me.
Oh my goodness. And then can you imagine having the conversations and it's just like, okay, what?
Mickey says, I feel like in the beginning, it's okay to date more than one person. You see my mouth drop, Mickey, like.
How long is like in the beginning? What is considered the beginning? Like the first 3 months, the first 6 months, or when you guys decide to say we're in a relationship, and then it's like, okay, how do you transition over from the dating all these people to, okay, you know what, you're the winner. I've chosen you. You have made it. Ding ding ding. Today is your lucky day.
I had somebody tell me,
come on down. The price is right. Get out of here with all that.
I remember somebody was like, well, if I had to look at all three of my exes, my exes, you would be one of the top three. I was like, excuse me? I said, take my ass off of your list. I'm good. Don't even worry about it. No, but I'm serious. Oh, I'm serious too.
No, so yeah, like it just no, but I think that's a fair question to ask in the beginning. And that's why I say, like, you always have to ask and see what the other person that you're involved with, what their views are on dating versus being in a relationship. You want to see, okay, well, because you may think that they're cheating. Well, and Mickey, they're like, well, no, I ain't cheating. I told you we were dating. We seeing other people. At least I am.
Dang. What? Mickey says, at some point, y'all need to decide and break it down to one, but with no kissing. Because you don't want to catch that bump. You didn't kiss this person and slop, suck face and everything else. And now you wonder, your tongue is having a sword fight in his mouth and his tongue is having a sword fight in your mouth. And I did a whole mouth swap. And then you find out it's a bump. What's that? That bump is in the inside, not the outside. I be wondering why I be talking about I don't like this French kiss and stuff. Find something that.
And it's so like French kissing is so delicious and it's so intimate that you just cannot do that with everybody. It's just like, no, I'm sorry. I'm so good. Be matrixing over here like, what?
Let me just stick it in your mouth.
Like, oh no, and you was right here with Miss Doretha. I'm good on that. You dating this one and that.
So Jason Washington says women have it easy, and I asked him how so. He says because we have to chase you all, not the other way around. Y'all, because you feel like a man if I chased you. Would you really want me to chase you? You would think that would be stalkerish or annoying or whatever. If I really, you like me, I like you, and then I start.
If I chase you, I'm getting you pregnant.
Hello?
I'm having a baby, and I'm changing your last name. You're gonna take on my last name. If I chase you, that's what's gonna happen. You taking it?
I'm pegging you. I'm poking you all up in the butt. I'm gonna poke you in the ear. I'm gonna find a penis. I'm gonna get a strap on. Poke you in the ear when you go to sleep, poke you in the eyeball.
Right. I'm just going I'm gonna be the aggressor. I mean, like, Jason, fellas, is there a problem with and I don't even know if I want to say chasing, because it's like, if you're chasing, then that means that the person that you're after, they're not interested. If you gotta chase somebody.
I don't know what guys is different. Because you'll be the female, they like to chase. They like to know that this guy is just gawking me or whatever. And
right, but is that chasing though? Like, I mean, I want you to initiate and show that you're interested in me. But because I have run from some dude. Listen, and I had to break. This is not here, sweetheart. This is not right. This is not a chase. This is not a. She's, I'm courting her or I'm being persistent. Damn, she ugly. Right, you just gotta be like, listen, okay, this ain't what it is. It's not going to be that. I'm not playing hard to get. I'm not going to be God. Like,
I'm gonna wear you down.
Right. And it's like, I'm just, some people you got to just have a conversation with, and maybe they just have not had that conversation. But as far as a man pursuing you, I want to be pursued. I don't want to be, being the
pursued.
But it's like, then once you guys get each other's attention and that the feeling is mutual, now y'all can be thirsty over each other. Like you
I don't know. Like, guys, do you all want that female thirsty over you like you are over her? And let's really be honest though. Do you all feel comfortable that after you have gotten this female that you want or whatever, do you really want her to be as thirsty over you as you are over her? Or would you rather prefer her to fall back and so you can enjoy, I guess, the finish of the chase?
Right. And see, like I say, I don't know, but like Some people, you definitely got to have that conversation and just pull them to the side, beloved. Okay, you got to get beloved onto the side and let them know, bruh, it's not that type of party. Like, oh, Jay, she acting like she hard to get. Well,
playing hard to get.
first of all, I'm not
just
acting like I'm
won't
hard to
admit
get. This is just,
she likes
it's
me.
just not this.
So
So
I'm
I'm
break out with that high five. You gonna pull up to your house, break out with that high five, start doing a whole little dance. You be like, "No, I don't like you." You're like, "She likes me." No, I don't like
right.
you.
I'm like, right. I'm like, listen, you about 2 seconds away from some laws being broken because, yeah, it's just not that. And some people you gotta just let them know because some guys do think that it's the pursuing. And listen, if she ain't responded to any of your attempts, you're not chasing her. You're just being annoying, just like that gnat that just won't. You be like,
Get back.
right? That's how it is. Like how the little net is just buzzing around, and you just trying to.
Look at that person over there clapping.
Right, that's how it is. So it's like if you're not getting any response from the other side, men and women, if you're not getting any feedback, positive feedback from the other side, you may want to fall back because there's no interest. Somebody that you're pursuing or you're chasing or whatever it is, and if they're interested, they gonna respond. You gonna know.
Mickey says, if we're just dating, I'm not and not committing, I'm not getting intimate like that with the person. So she's talking about the French kiss and the whole nine. And then Mansa says, I don't like an aggressive woman. If I'm interested truly, you won't have to try to chase me. Royce Jade says, times have changed. Men chase women, women chase men. I don't know. I like the chase. I mean, I think when a woman starts chasing a man, I think in my mind that the man may feel like, she's a little bit too aggressive, whatever. So then they start to fade to black.
Right.
Because they say that, I want a woman to chase you. No, you don't. Because if I start chasing you, think I'm crazy as hell. Like she told me she was bad. She's crazy.
Right. But it's like, to me as a woman, like if you got to, because I'm like, I just got some old school values. And it's like, if as a woman, if I have to chase you or court you or pursue you or whatever word you choose to use, if I got to do that, then to me, that's saying you're not interested in me. Because if we know each other and it's like, you're not, like if I give the vibe, if I give you the go ahead, you got the go ahead and you're not taking advantage of that opportunity to go ahead, then to me that says, you know what? Yeah, I'm not really interested, like that. And it's okay. Then you gotta like feel free, just to tuck your tail in and say, okay, readjust it, reapply your lip gloss and then just,
reapply my lip gloss.
Get it together and, get yourself back out there for somebody that, definitely the feeling will be mutual. But as far as dating multiple people at one time, I mean, even if it is dating, I want it to just be you and I. And after a certain amount of time, if you feel like, okay, you know what, this just ain't working out like I thought it would, it's been real, it's been good. Would I like it? No, but I can respect it.
I can respect that.
I can respect
you playing with me and then you playing with this other person, then you playing with this other person, and now you're trying to figure out, I like her and she got a big booty, but I like her because she got some pretty lips. I like her because she got some big old bitties. So I'm like, how do I get all three? No, you ain't combining all three of us. Just figure out what it is and then, or just let me know so I can walk away. I'll be okay. I'm a big girl. I'll walk away. I'll be a little sad, but I trust I'll be back on the dating scene next week.
Well, I'm not coming back next week. I'm just going to take some time. I got to take a little time out, just, emotional time out. Because, I mean, my feelings be, I'm really sensitive.
Right down your little sleeve. Like, feelings is right here. She, how she be doing like this because
they right there. Right, because it's right here. This is my feelings right here. That's just what they stay right here. And I try to, I've tried to come out of that, but you know what? I just accepted the fact that that's just how I am, and I'm not going to try to change it because that just makes me who I am. But it also helps me to identify what type of situations that I can deal with and what type I can't, because I know myself. So I'm like, I know I'm going to be up in here all up in my feelings, then I'm going to be listening to male bash and stuff. I'm right now at this point in my life, I don't have time for that.
I don't get like that.
I
don't,
do.
You know, I listen to the
I
songs,
have,
but I listen to songs because I like the music, whatever. It doesn't still have me in my feelings about this person. I may be upset, but I'll just pull all the way back. Leave me alone. I won't put you on a block list. You get on the block list depending on what you've done or whatever. But I'll just pull all the way back and be like, you know what? You can be replaced too. Jason says, well, Mansa says, a man knows what he wants. And Jason says, I might jog a little bit, but I'm not going to sweat a woman if that's not a mutual. And
that's so true, and that's understandable. And that's all I was saying is like it let the rapport and let the desire to be together be mutual, because if it's only one-sided, then you wasting your time. Both people are wasting their time, because a relationship or even the dating to even get to a relationship, it requires two interested people at the same time. So listen, you guys, we're going to take a short musical break. And when we're going to get into our next juicy hot topic. You're listening to the J Spot, where we are strengthening relationships and families, one conversation at a time.
I get so lonely, can't let no anybody love me. You are the one that lives in me, my dear. I should never feel lonely. You don't ever wanna spend some time. I want your love in every drop of a dime. You see me calling, you should come running. Quit all that stalling, my body's calling. I got downtime, what about hard time? This could be so perfect for one hell of a night. Degrees, Henny Coke in my cup. I just wanna slow this on you, baby. We can turn it up. You had to change, no second chances. This love I have is not for play. Under no circumstances, I'm in need of romancing. Pick up the phone, 'cause I get so lonely. Can't let no anybody love me. You are the one that lives in me, my dear. I should never feel lonely. Lately your love has been on my mind. Obviously busy, I wanna unwind. Fantasizing, thinking about you. Imagine all I could. Anticipating is about to go down. I get so lonely. Don't leave me waiting up for you. I get so lonely. You had to change, no second chances. This love I have is not for play. Under no circumstances, I'm in need of romancing. Pick up the phone, 'cause I get so I get so
Welcome back to the J Spot, where we are strengthening relationships and families, one conversation at a time on IntellectualRadio.com. We are an iHeart station. I'm your host, Jay. And sitting next to me, we have my co-host, my partner in crime, sizzling, sexy, simply E, author, actress, businesswoman, playwright, sex kitten, freak therapist. Hey E, how's it going? Full of freaky ideas today, aren't you?
Girl, you know who I tell you. It's one of them days. I tell you.
You know what? Listen, guys, please go to our page and like our page at the J Spot. Also follow us on Twitter at J Spot. Also follow us on Instagram at the J Spot Radio, and Jay is spelled Jaye for all three. Our next hot topic, you guys. Now, this is going to be a little controversial. But whatever. We're going to go ahead and put it out there. Listen, a single, and as I'm thinking about the question, I'm just like, this don't make no doggone sense. But a single woman that is pregnant, is it okay for her to date and have sex with someone else while she's pregnant and it's not the father? So she's single and she's pregnant. She's not with the father and she's dating other men while she's pregnant and she's having sex with other men while she's pregnant. Is that okay? Ladies, is that something that you're comfortable with? And fellas, is that something that, are you even going to entertain a situation like that?
I gotta go entertain that situation. They're gonna be like, she already pregnant. It's hotter. It's wetter. Oh, yeah. And she hornier. Oh, yes. They're gonna dive in. Hello?
No, I don't like.
See, look at Manson. He's like, ow. See, Manson.
But he gave the sad face.
No, he ain't no sad face.
Oh,
a little bit of. He's like.
So Manson, y'all going for it, ladies? Will you date a man, or what are y'all thoughts on being pregnant, single pregnant? That right there, that's the part that got me like single. Yours don't count because you were, I mean, that was a job technically, so it's not like you got knocked up by some dude and then you were having sex. You were a surrogate. So like that don't count, or do it, I'm not.
You get pregnant and you be single. You be horny as hell. Be grinding against things.
It's like, how do you, like, I don't know, like, how does that happen? I guess, like, this day and age, he should have stuck it under her arm if he didn't want,
stuck it in his arm.
The baby, but
shot in her pimple or something.
Fellas, will you look at a woman a certain type of way if she's pregnant, but then you busting her down and she busting you down? Would you respect her?
They're not gonna respect her, especially if this is a one night. If you're one night stand and you're pregnant,
and you pregnant. I mean, like you
should be doing that now.
You just good and stomach out.
I remember when he had left and I was pregnant. It was the thought of someone else, in there popping my little child in the head or something. I was like, nah, I can't. Oh, that was a hard 6 months. I was like, I couldn't do it.
Wow.
I couldn't do it. But when I got pregnant with my youngest son and stuff, and I was dating, but I was in a relationship. We had sex or whatever, but it's still like, I think I did it like twice, whatever, with this person I was in a relationship with. And then I was like, I ended it with him, and I just called it a day. Like, let me just go back to the end of it.
So, fellas, would you do that? Like, she's clearly pregnant. She's single. First, does that even, when you see a woman and she's pregnant, do you see that as single, or do you see that as a baggage situation? Is that like, there's some bull junk right here? She like, oh, I'm single. And then you look down at her belly, you're like, whoop.
I see a lot of pregnant women that be getting, I got hit on a lot when I was pregnant. You get a lot of pregnant women that can pull them. They can straight pull them because, like I said, the guys are like, shoot, she hotter, she wetter, she freaky right now. Don't be making that face. You act like you ain't popped nobody that was pregnant.
But that would just be pregnant sex. Would you entertain the relationship? And now you done been all up in her pregnant guts, and you done tap dance, you done tap the baby all on the head. You basically stepdaddy. Are you you like knock, 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 knock. The baby like I don't recognize. The baby like, I don't recognize. That don't look like daddy's. Who is this? You're like, wait a minute. This one giving me a headache. That ain't my daddy.
That ain't my daddy. Because Mama said I couldn't even feel him. I remember that's the high that. Oh, no, I know this ain't daddy. This somebody new. Mama, you a hoe.
Drilling his name into your baby head. Antoine. It's like, oh my goodness, can you? Hey, Instagram. Listen, so I'm not saying, I know they would probably have sex with her, but will you be in a relationship with her? Pregnant, single. I mean, I don't even know if I would even say that qualifies as single because you're pregnant. So it's somewhere, some dude, it's a situation out there that's brewing.
But it does happen. You have guys that the girl got the short end of the stick. She's got become pregnant by this dude. He's left her, and she's single and she's pregnant, whatever. And you have guys that'll just step up to the plate. They'll be the one that she needs. I mean, though my stuff was a job, whatever, I had someone that was there a majority of the pregnancy with me and was just right there. And though we couldn't really have, it was just too uncomfortable. It hurt to go to the bathroom, so you just wasn't getting these little juicy walls.
It makes me so sick. I know.
But that's the whole thing about it. I was like, it was too uncomfortable. It hurt to walk. So I was like, no, but for me, he was a great comforter for me. But you have some guys that they just step up to the plate and be like, what, the daddy ain't here. I'm just gonna take this child for you and tap these walls while no one is preoccupied.
I'm that baby pappy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like I say, I can see it. I don't know. I couldn't do that because I just would feel like, okay, that's not the baby daddy. So like, I don't know. Like I say, that's just at this point, it's like, But I'm like, listen, these right here, listen, as far as coming up out of here is like a puppy. Listen, let me go ahead on down to the kennel for the adult. They probably ain't even gonna let me come back down there and get no other puppy either, you guys. So listen, I'm gonna need to have a few of you all to write some character references on me so that they can let me adopt the let me adopt another puppy and just tell them that I won't I promise I won't bring it back because it's getting on my nerves. If they give me a good nice manner with like Ivory's puppy Piper. Oh, I miss Piper. You and me will never part. I miss Piper Ivory.
She
so
tried to drop the dog off, and
right, because see, my dog, that's a long story, but I had a crazy dog, but now I want another dog.
So pregnant and infected is the best. If you got green stuff oozing out your cooch, that's disgusting.
Wait, you said pregnant?
So why would you go into it
knowing that it's
infected? That's some that, but you know what? See, that's what you got. I'm sorry, man. And now I'm about to mail bash. Y'all some nasty. No, we just don't do that. No.
Yeah, when you got it, when it's infected, I mean,
it's grayish green, dark yellow. Did you see the signs? It's got a foul smell. You just still, I'm gonna just hold my nose and just lick around the clitoris, huh?
Lord, hold my mule. We going in.
Watching this show.
We're firing up. We're going. Houston, we're going in. We may not come on out, but we're going in. Houston.
Yeah, the bubble guts for real because you done swallowed STD.
Oh, it's all in your tongue. Oh, that's all. Oh, I would never eat out of your silverware. Just I bring my own plastic utensils. Just won't eat after you. Won't drink out your cup or anything. This cup overflows with filth in there, stuff in there. But listen, you guys. Here's the thing: pregnant and single. To me, as a woman, I just would feel like that's just a lot of baggage. I mean, our men, unless the dude, like if she was a surrogate or something like that, something where it's not a permanent situation, or even if it's a woman that said, what, listen, I'm reaching that peak. I'm like, I got pregnant because I wanted a kid, and because I'm not married, and I don't.
Hormones be flavored.
It ain't no possibilities right now, but I want a baby. And so I did what I got to do, what I wanted to do, rather,
and she gonna tell
get a baby.
You better blow my back out.
So, and this is what it is. So she'll be like, he doesn't know anything about the baby, and I'm not going to contact him because I wanted the baby. This ain't got nothing to do with him. So can you handle this situation?
You handle blowing my back out. Dre Gates says, balance if the sperm donor isn't there and someone come through like I got you. Hey, it's going on.
Man, but Dre, our real men that's willing to step up to the plate, not the ones that's just willing, to light the candle and keep it moving, but our men that are really looking for something. Would that be a good situation, or are men gonna look at this as a potential or like, no, this is gonna be too much baggage right here. I'm not signing up for all
Dre
that.
says the women are just as bad. She opened her legs and knew was spewing out. That's disgusting. Manta said if we were friends and she was in a relationship that had broken up, and then maybe. Man, there's no maybe. Come on, man. She broken up. Even if she wasn't broken up, she would he doing her dirty, and you her comforter, and she's just crying on your pillow, big and swole, belly all swollen. She just looking pretty because we got that pregnancy glow, so we looking extra pretty and stuff, and she tells you he won't even touch me, he won't even have sex with me, and you like. Come on now.
Like what he won't do. I'll do it.
I'll take care of you, Miss
Listen here. Let me help this brother out. I am my brother's keeper. Come on. Let me keep that cootie cat.
Hello, been on over. Let me angle you a certain way. You're going like this.
Let me balance you off one leg, baby. Let me help you take the pressure off of it.
Spin on it. One hand on it,
Put you on your stomach. You don't hurt.
Y'all down memory lane. That's why you back there smelling like, man, I remember those. That sound just like me. Yeah, I remember that.
But listen, now, guys, look, I don't know about all that. I ain't to sign up all that. I'm just trying to get a puppy.
You ain't gonna give no one away.
No, I was sick. I'm like, listen, I did not have a good pregnancy, so the whole thing hurted. I still see. Look, I'm starting to clench. Hold on, y'all. I'm starting to clench up right now because I'm just remembering all the ache and the pains that I had because I had natural childbirth, so I didn't have any epidurals or all of that bull junk. So I'm still, let me hold on because I still feel that crap. So I, for one, I'm not too to be saying I was gonna run back there because I heard things and I saw things that I don't think that you should see coming out your. I'm just like, wait, that can't.
They came all the way out her.
I'm like, no.
They came out her.
I'm like, why it looked like.
Because that's what it is.
I'm like, why he looked
get all that stuff all over.
Right, the slime, looking like a little alien. And I know my son is probably listening, right? But you know what the thing is, I asked him to love me in spite of a long time ago.
Don't pay no mind to the things. She makes me say the things that I say.
Because he was really funny looking. I could have went into postpartum depression, you all, just looking at the way he looked. I'm just like, is this really real? Like, I'm like, whew. I was gonna leave him, had nothing changed in a couple of days. I'm just like,
baby with you.
Oh God, I'm like, they talking about some. Come on, we're gonna do baby. No, we're not gonna do. This is what we're not gonna do. We're not taking no baby pictures of a little creature. I'm sorry, he was.
You pushed that creature out of you. How you gonna push that creature on somebody else?
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was just like, I wasn't really sure if I wanted to continue that relationship because
to the crypt keeper and stuff. And here you go talking about.
Right, he just sitting up there looking all scared.
Let him.
I'm just like, what in the
that boy
world?
And keep it moving.
I said, no. And then I had the nerve to breastfeed. I'm like, well, let me go ahead on and put the sheet over his face. Like, he's up here just, I'm like, first of all, do not touch my, get your flicking his hand. Woo! Listen, y'all, if my son started texting me, he probably get on here, but I done told him to mind his manners, and respect his elders. He already told me he was putting me in a nursing home in a room with the window, and fish. So I should have probably went on here and tried to have another. At least I could have flipped a coin and, seen which one I did the least amount of mental damage with. But look like I'm gonna probably be out there on my own, messing around with this one. But
Dre
ain't gonna do all that.
Dre says, I'm not taking no pregnant women. That's because I have one in college and a few more to go.
That's what I'm saying. Right there. Mine in college too. I'm just like, I don't know what these folks is expecting, but like I said, the way he looked, I'm just like,
but you a lie. Mansa said, okay, let's turn it around. What if the guy had a girl pregnant and wanted to date you?
Nope.
I don't do.
Not
And
gonna
I've
do it.
had that situation. He kept that from me. We dated and everything, and then he was like, he would let little stuff slip out, like, man, I think so and so pregnant. And I'm like, by who? Now, she's seeing somebody. Woo woo. I'm like, see, your birthday, you got drunk on your birthday, and you and I weren't together yet on your birthday, and you told me you love me, and I knew better than that. And I'm like, and your brother dropped you off to your baby mama's house. Yeah, okay. I said, she pregnant. The baby gonna come out in December. How about that? If the baby come out in December, it's yours. It's yours regardless. It don't have to come. It can come out in June. It's yours regardless. And I went shopping for the little child because I knew better. Went to Macy's, bought her some things. Here you go. Take this to her. And he was like, "What's this for?" That's your child. No, it's not. Okay. Sure enough, it was his child. He had told one of his good friends, well, I didn't want to tell her because I didn't want to lose her. I knew she was a good woman. She would never dated me if she known I had somebody on the way. Yeah, I would have never dated you. You got a baby on the way. I ain't gonna get no attention from you. That baby's gonna get all your attention, all your time, and I am not about to compete with some baby.
Right.
Nope.
And see, and also the thing is just as being a woman, knowing how it is to be pregnant, I wouldn't feel right with being with you, knowing that some chick is pregnant by you, and you over here just as being a woman, having no type of relationship with this chick or not knowing her, but just as being a woman and being a mother, you sitting up here laying up with me. But she over there pregnant, going through with your baby, night sweats, throwing up, high blood pressure.
That's what you get when it comes to a one night stand.
But still, he didn't listen. Why you didn't put your raincoat on? So I'm like, it's just both parties. A one night stand, both of you guys, to me, are just equally at fault. I mean, when it comes to pregnancy, I'm sorry, that's just my stance on it. I believe that both parties are responsible. So it's like she's no more responsible than he is, because if she didn't want kids, protect yourself. If you don't want kids, protect yourself. Oh, she got pregnant. No, she didn't get pregnant because she can't get pregnant by herself. Now, it's already scientifically proven she can't get pregnant by herself. She needs you. So she get pregnant, we pregnant. But I just wouldn't feel comfortable with being with a dude knowing that it was, she's out there having all these issues and have all these cravings. She called at 3:00 in the morning.
I wish no, you ain't gonna call. Listen.
But see, now the thing is, why not? Why can't? Why
not? I wish you would call my man's phone at 3:00 in the morning talking about something I'm craving. Get your big craving ass up. Go to that refrigerator. Get you something to eat, because guess what? He ain't leaving this bed.
But see, that's where we differ at, because I'm just like, so now why do she got to go through it alone?
Okay, well, you go rub your body, go take yourself over there and go rub on her belly and get her what she need.
I ain't going.
Well, why not? You concerned about it,
right? But that's why I'm not gonna be in a relationship. They got to figure that out, because that's just too much for me.
I wish he would move his ass on this bed. Move one. Touch that phone. I double dog dare you.
What is she going into, like preterm labor or something? Anything?
911. 911. 911.
Woo! Oh my goodness! And what if he one of those dudes that this is his first kid?
I don't give a rap. Guess what? Woo! I wish your ass would move. I wish you would.
Yes,
move.
This is his first kid, so he's in a relationship with you, but he also wants to be there and actively go through
He should have stayed with her.
He just sitting up there rubbing all on her belly.
I got enough fat on my belly to we can rub on my belly and act like it's up in there. If you want, I even fart for you, give you some pregnancy gas real quick, so you'll make it. Don't look at me like that, pregnant rip, because I knew they weren't gonna blame it on the. Gotcha.
Yeah, you better watch it when the baby slide up out of there. Like, oh, wait a minute, I didn't mean for that to come out. Come back. Wait a minute.
I wish you would. He never died when we dated all that, her pregnancy, whatever, because I didn't know that she was pregnant. About that big time about Toya need me.
She need me, right?
Okay, yeah. Toya gonna need your ass. She gonna need you. Okay, she gonna need you. Okay,
but he gonna listen. Just as of him being off the principles of him being a man, I wouldn't expect anything less.
What the hell?
I wouldn't. But would I like it? I'd be sitting over there like a 2-year-old in the corner having a tantrum with rocks in my jaws. Like, just steaming. But again, that's why I know I would not get in a situation like that, because I know that, all rationale and responsible and mature and all that rational thinking, it goes out the door.
I wish I would. I goodbye. I wish I would. Maybe like if so and so needs some ice cream, Uber Eats.
Wait. But once you get in heat, like, ooh,
sex toys. You can Uber you a sex toy or something. I ain't got nothing to do with all that.
The sex toy done put her in that position.
You ain't using what you used the first damn time. You ain't using
I'm
that.
gonna need what got me in this situation. So come over here and put this fire out. And that's what she gonna say. She gonna text him, put this fire out. And he gonna look, he be like, oh, babe, I gotta go.
I wish the hell you would. Yeah. Put your clothes on if you want to. Put it on. I dare, girl. I double dog dare you. Please do it. Please do it. Please.
I'm on the way. I'm bringing the fire extinguisher.
Right. I'm gonna get a fire extinguisher too. I'm about to put that right on out. I'm gonna sit there watch him. Go ahead and do it. Well, why you watching? I want to go ahead and do it. I want to see what movies you're gonna try on this ass, because I want to see what you don't do in my bedroom. Go ahead. I wish you would put your tongue in that. Put it out. I dare you to.
No, I'm just no. Just know what situations to get involved with and know which not, because like I say, that's some bull junk right there. You single and pregnant and you looking to date.
You better get you a toy.
Just go,
Get you the toy that I got.
Wait till your 6. Go ahead, just let your little bun hatch and get yourself together, get your 6-week checkup and get yourself. Then come back out there in the dating scene. But right now, being pregnant by somebody else and date, that's too much. This is too much.
Get you the toy. It costs $60. You just plug it. I got a remote control to it. It clamps onto your panties. Put that on.
Woo!
Turn the remote control on. Got about 4 levels to it. Just,
Look, she be ready for childbirth then. Like, you go up in there like, oh, you already 7 centimeters. Okay, hold on. Give me my purse.
I'm gonna tell you
when I come back, I'm going to be a full 10. Watch this.
we need you to push. I'm taking a nap. That one was strong. I was strong. You got a strong contraction. That's a strong orgasm.
Right. Or you sit up and they have you hooked up to the monitors, and then you got the whole nurse team running up in there. You got all the specialties and stuff coming up in there, and they wondering, cold blue, wondering something wrong with the baby. You sitting up there, they like, do you see this? Got all the special, like, wrong guy is mom and baby in distress.
No.
She's like, no, they come up in there, see you sweating and everything. They pulling the covers back, preparing to do an emergency C-section, and they see you right here. You with your little remote control and your panties.
Oh, yes.
That would be funny. That would be funny. They like, wait a minute, out that you nasty.
I ain't nasty.
Like, see, if you had been doing this the first time, you wouldn't be in here delivering this baby by yourself the second time. So
natural. This is natural. It's natural. If it wasn't natural, they wouldn't have made it. This is natural.
Well, listen, guys, we're gonna take a short musical break.
Sure.
And when we return, we're getting to our topic for tonight.
I'm shrinking.
We're talking about side piece etiquette. What? You're listening to the J Spot, where we are strengthening relationships and families, one conversation.
Girl, you make it look so easy. Everywhere you go, heads turning left and right. Can't say you a dime, you're a 20 piece. Cause girl, you're the reason I be acting funny. Everything in me telling me don't let you get away. And all the guys looking like they wanna love you. Every day I'm your bodyguard, not over my dead body. Why you gotta look so good? Why you gotta look so good? Why you gotta look so good? Put your hair done, nails done. When you put that clothes on, why you gotta look so good? With your hair done, nails done. When you put that clothes on, girl, why you gotta look so good? I can look and see you're not an average chick. You're shutting it down everywhere you go. Girl, I want want you as bad as I want a check. Cause you're sexy from head to toe. Girl, you're the reason I be acting funny. Everything in me telling me all that you get away. And all the guys looking like they wanna love you. Every day I'm your bodyguard, not over my dead body. Why you gotta look so good? Why you gotta look so good? Why you gotta look so good? Nails done. When you put your clothes on, why you gotta look so good, 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 good? It's something about you. When you put your clothes on, why you gotta look so good? When you're waking up straight out of bed, girl, why you gotta look so good? Or when you're at the job just taking a break, girl, why you gotta look so good? In the club, turning up, why you gotta look so good? On the dance floor, giving more, why you gotta look so good? Why you gotta look so good? Why you gotta look so good? Girl, you know you be killing them when you be getting them wrong one and all. Why you gotta look so good, 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 good? With your hair done and your nails done, when you put the clothes on, girl, why you gotta look so good? Girl, why you gotta look so good? Why you gotta look so good?
About that. Welcome back to the J Spot, where we are strengthening relationships and families, one conversation at a time on IntellectualRadio.com. We are an iHeart station. I'm your host, Jay, and sitting next to me, we have my co-host, my partner in crime, sizzling, sexy, simply, author, actress, businesswoman, playwright, sex kitten. Woo!
The shrinking person.
Yes, the one that's all that filth that you've been talking. That seed is saying, hush your mouth.
I got shorter.
Hush your mouth.
I can't stand your voice.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Please go to our page and like our page at the J Spot. Also follow us on Twitter at J Spot. Also follow us on Instagram at the J Spot Radio. And Jay is spelled Jaye for all three. Listen, you guys, these are topics and situations that you can use in your day-to-day life. If you want to know about the latest shootings and stabbings and all this other stuff, please tune in to your local bad news station on the television 257 now, wherever you get your local news from that everybody talking about, because I'm tired of hearing it. Shoot this, shoot listen. Okay. Right. So if y'all want to hear about that, we not going to, and we're specifically set up this way for a reason, because when you tune into every other station, that's what they're talking about. So you cannot escape who got shot over here, who got robbed over here, who you're hearing it all day. So like you want to hear something different. So we are strengthening relationships and families. This the bull junk we talking about. Bull junk, everybody. So when you turn off that channel 2 news, you going back to somebody baby daddy, somebody baby mama. You're going to deal with these issues. So we're trying to give you different ways and different perspectives on how to address real life issues. So with that, guys, we talked about this during the break and I wanted to bring it back. How many baby mamas is too many baby mamas to deal with? How many baby daddies is too many baby daddies to deal with? How many? I mean, what's
Dre said 9.
9? What? I mean, what happened to 1 and 2? You go to 9? Oh, Lord. I don't. Woo.
He said, and then Manson said, I've never had problems as long as they weren't baby kids. Dre said he likes to date women with older children.
Yeah, that's always, but still, them older kids, they can come back and they can be like,
Some little demons.
They done fell on hard times. Now they got to come home. He done divorced his wife. And now, she over there with Billy and she won't let him back in the house. Now, you know, you got to let them in. You know, I don't know. You got to watch all, you got to take all those situations into consideration. But how many baby daddies are too many? How many baby mamas are too many? I just, whoo, you know, I don't know. For a long time, I struggled. I don't know, but I'd say, you know, one, you know, whew, Lord, I mean, one ex with the kid, you know, I don't know. One, how many kids you deal with?
Baby mamas?
Yeah.
Are they living or are they dead? I mean, I like
They
the dead ones.
What if he ain't over the dead one though?
I ain't gonna do it all. Did the thing work? Did it work? Yeah, he over it.
Woo.
I could deal with, you know, two, but like I said, somebody got to be dead up in the factory and stuff. You know, three, it's got to be somebody got to be dead. I just can't.
Ooh,
Be
I
having
don't
three
know,
baby
like,
mamas and you got 16 children out here, and then you got one if you got more than three children, because I have three. So if you got more than three children, I already know that. I know the truth. You broke because you got to pay all this dang child support and everything else, and then you looking at me like, baby, I don't want to really go out tonight. I just really enjoy your cooking. No, you little bastard. I know better. you little Jeep broke bastard, because you couldn't put a little condom on to stop. You had to shoot your shot, and then your shot hit the goal.
right.
And now look at you. And then some of you got, you know, twins and stuff out there. Now you got a bullseye. You got a double whammy and stuff. And then we'll look at me. Why don't you come over to my house and we can just kick it? No, I don't want to kick it at your house. I'm okay with that. I have my own place to kick it at. No, and you're not invited.
Man, I don't know. Like, it depends on the type of relationship. So what I do is I like to listen to the conversation that the person has about their ex or exes. And if it's always like the ex always comes up, that's like kind of a telltale sign that there's still some unresolved issues there. And it's probably not a good idea to get involved, because it's like if you still beefing with the ex or the baby mama or the baby daddy, you know, it's still something going on, you know, over there, because why are you still beefing? Like, I don't know. That
says, hey y'all, she just needed to catch up. Dre, this my hair. Dre says, ha, if she got that cake where you can't slide out, it might be unforgettable. I might have to try it.
See, baby, listen, baby daddy situation right there. Now, so that wouldn't be a situation where, oh, she got pregnant. No, you went in fully knowing, right? You just like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead on and take this life jacket off. You know, I'm gonna not go on vacation, right? And here we go. Here we go. So I'm like, listen, this bull junk right here. But listen, all these baby mamas, baby daddies, listen, we got to get past that. And it's time to start being husbands and wives and families and things like that, because these kids now, that's all they know is baby daddies and baby mamas. It's like they don't know anything about a family structure. Mm-hmm. So we definitely got to do better. So what we're talking about tonight, we're going to have to correct this situation. Tonight, we're talking about side piece etiquette. Now, listen.
Pose with etiquette.
We are living in a day and time, you guys, when there is absolutely no respect for marriage or relationships.
None.
There's always somebody lurking on the sideline. They just lurking, waiting for their opportunity to get a piece of your pie. Why you want my pie? Go get your own. You know, like delicious. You just go get your own.
Pie look delicious.
Woo. Mm-hmm. So with that, listen, again, like I said, tonight we're talking about side piece etiquette. Now, first of all, what is a side piece? Guys, what is a side piece in your opinion? Because everybody has a different concept or a different view on what a side piece is. For you, what is a side piece? Because I heard you over there in between fries.
My cousin Jackie.
She didn't mean that. She didn't mean that.
Oh, a side piece. I was one at one point, you know.
You was a side piece. Do tell.
So taken care of. So much, you know.
No, we want to hear this.
No, because I felt bad. I felt guilty that I was with this man, and he was Oh, my bad. I only been with 2 people.
Right. See, and he got
Take this back. In my fantasy, I was a side piece in my fantasy, in my former lives.
got to be more careful.
But I mean, with a side piece, that's a chick that or the dude. You know that your person that you're dealing with is in a committed relationship, whether it's marriage or whatever, and you're that person they just go to sleep with. You might be that person that they go to kick with. I wasn't a person that you just go to sleep with. We went out. We would go stepping and dancing and having a great time and stuff. We went out. I was the party person for that person. We talked, but you're not going to tell me anything bad about, your spouse or whatever, because you taking me out, so you just as bad as she is. If she cheated on you, oh, hell, well, what do you think you're doing on her?
Right.
So you couldn't come to me with that one. But we went out. That's what we did.
Mansa said, been there, done that. Dre says, I was a few times. Nicole said, that laugh got me cracking up. And then Mansa said, didn't know I was at the beginning though. And then Dre, he says, it takes one to know one. So if you are a side, you are a side. If you have a side, you a side too. Listen, it's just you got to just take 12 deep breaths on some bull junk like this. But according to an online
what's the side piece, Jay?
A side piece is your partner's other relationship. That's just what it is. In a nut. Look, see, and that's what they get into.
They was busting them nuts. That's what.
You have the side chick, which according to an online source is the other woman, also known as the mistress, a woman that is neither a man's wife or girlfriend who has relations with the man while he is in another relationship. So you don't even have a position. You're not the wife. You're not the girlfriend. What are you? You're just something that they're doing. Right. And then you have the side dude, which according to an online source is a woman's plan B. Now they sell that plan B over the counter at the, right. That's the plan B you may want to, when you're dealing with all these side things, that's probably where you want to go. Just FYI. But he is never an alpha male, as an alpha male will automatically be given the place of boyfriend once met. I don't know what you guys think, because basically they're saying that a side dude, he's weak, because they're like, okay, because an alpha male will never, be okay with being second place. So they're like, okay, side dudes are weak. Yet for the woman, it's okay for her to be, they didn't say she was a plan B.
Side dudes aren't weak because they know that eventually that female will eventually leave her man and want to be with that side dude. So they're not weak. They're just patient. I had a side dude before. So, and we weren't intimate or whatever. He was just there. And he tried to tell me what to do or whatever. And I was like, dude, I got a whole husband. If you can't tell me what to do, what makes you think you can tell me what to do?
So how long did you have your side dude for?
We weren't intimate.
Okay.
He wanted to be, but we weren't intimate. So when the marriage failed or whatever, he was just kind of like the knight in shining armor or whatever. He was there to save the day. And we wound up turning it into a relationship. So we stayed together for off and on for like 6 years.
Oh, that's a long time. Oh, Lord. Well, we have Nicole. She said, I'm not about to be no one side chick. If I'm not the main, I can't be the secret. And I'm getting money too. Nicole, you crazy. And then we got Mansa. He's saying the girl told me that even though she was married, she could never be with just one man. She married for convenience.
She a hoe. She ain't married for convenience. She's married to
get... Lord. So with that being said, so why do you think some people have side pieces? Like, what is the real reason that people have side pieces?
Like in my situation, when I was one side piece, I guess I was his party person. I would go. We met at a party, so we would just go out and dance. That was his thing. His wife didn't do that. From what he had told me, she had cheated on him, whatever. So they even slept in separate bedrooms, whatever. But he was there to make sure that his children graduated from high school and went to college, whatever. And that was that, to make sure the bills were taken care of. But they were no longer in a relationship. They were just there. And he wanted somebody that we partied. That's what we did.
So did you benefit from the relationship? Like, did you enjoy the relationship, and did you expect it to go any further, or were you just cool with it being what it was?
I didn't expect to go any further. I didn't think that, because you have some people that get naive and think, oh, he'll leave his wife for me and blah. The reality is that he's not leaving his dang wife for you. Now, the chick may leave her husband for you, but he ain't leaving his wife for some ass. You know, you guys, those that do happen like that, that's a very situation. It's rare when it happens in our community. Usually it happens in the other community or whatever. But I didn't expect anything out of it. We had fun. But I fell in love with him. And when I did that, I had to pull back. It was like I needed God to intervene. And I was like, I'm in love with this man. I know that he is, married and everything like that. And I was like, nah. And he happened to get his phone stolen. So he couldn't communicate with me. And so for 3 months, I didn't talk to him. I didn't see him. I didn't know where he was at or whatever. So I called it a day.
Wow. And it's like, so how do you, and see, that's the thing about these situations is, because I was going to ask, but I know you can't control it. You can't control
How
you feel. And if you fall in love with somebody, oh my God. And it's like this situation that they're in, and it's like, you're not available. So it's like, basically I'm falling straight to the floor because you're not available.
And that's the thing. He was available emotionally for me. And I was available emotionally for him. He needed somebody to talk to. I was there. He needed somebody to go out with. I was there. I needed somebody to talk to. He was there. And that's how we wound up falling in love with one another, because we were there for one another. But I knew the reality of it was, I'm not leaving your wife. I'm not trying to get you. He offered me a house. He offered me one of his rental properties. I was like,
See, now, with this, why has being a side piece become widely accepted? Like, it's almost like it's the norm for, this person to have somebody else on the side. It's like almost any relationship that you can think of, it's been somebody else on the side. Somebody has had somebody else on the side.
But okay, so Mansa says the cheating spouse can always come up with a story to tell the side piece laugh out loud. That's not necessarily the case. The story that they tell may actually be true. In my situation, when I was, married or whatever, my husband, he did some stuff, boy, everybody. If I could turn back the hands of time, I would, and just erase a whole lot of crap. So my quote unquote side piece that I had, like at the time we weren't intimate, he was just a really good friend. So he was there for me through a lot of stuff. And I was there for the guy that I was a side piece for. We were great friends first. We didn't do anything until a year later. I was just always his dance partner. He would be like, I'm about to go out to this spot tonight, meet me out there. Bet. We would always go out. If I needed some money, he'd give me some money. He was like my sugar daddy and everything. I didn't really want for anything. And then when it developed into a love situation with us, we finally became intimate literally a year later. And I had to stop it. Because we probably did. I think we did it probably about 3 or 4 times, whatever. But I had to stop it because you see yourself falling so hard for this person, and now you have developed all these strong feelings for this person. But the reality of it is, they're not leaving their situation for no ass. I don't care how much they love this person, period. With my situation in the marriage, it ended, and now the side dude was no longer the friend and side dude / he became the main guy for me.
Woo! That is, oh my God, that's deep, because what if he didn't become the main? Like, how long would you have been okay with this continuing to be a side deal?
I think with the guy that I was talking to, he would have been happy if I would have still stayed in the marriage, I think he would have still just been happy with that and just still been right there, because he presented himself when he first came to me and tried to talk to me. I respect my marriage. I'm good. And he was like, man, I really, I like that about you, blah, blah, blah. So every day we was at work, he would be right there asking me if I needed something. It was so just was right there. If I needed somebody to talk to, whatever, he was always there. He would bring me lunch and stuff. He was just always there.
Yeah,
He would give me.
was. So it's like he was still, y'all was still getting it in emotionally though, and those are like that's like worse than having a one night stand, because it's like you guys started to love and care for each other. So even though you had never physically touched one another, it's just like the ties and the connection and the promise that you made to your spouse is like somebody else is right
filling
there.
that void. And he was filling that void. Man, we went out to the movies once and stuff. It was just, he was filling that void. And I remember he gave me a hug to say goodbye and wound up sucking on my cheek. He tried to give me a kiss on my cheek and gave me a hick in my cheek. And I was
did
like,
that bull jump
tears.
off.
I have to go home to my husband. And he was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And I had the husband from hell. So
see, I don't know. My conscience would just eat me. My conscience would eat me up. Like I couldn't. I would just want to separate and meet. Like I would want to separate from my husband if I was feeling that way. Like I would separate, because I'm like, before I disrespect, because it's like the cheating thing is like, man, you still disrespecting the vows that you made. Like, I don't know. It's just like everything, we sympathize and we find empathy for these type of relationships and all this side, anything, but it's being widely embraced. So why we nowadays, it's so accepted. It's okay to, have a side chick and a side dude. But back in the day, it was on the hush. They had him. Papa was a Rolling Stone. Papa,
Yeah. Well, I think it's accepted because you just need that comfort. Sometimes, that spouse is not there and they're not trying to be there, or they can't get over whatever situation y'all done had some type of little fight, disagreement or whatever, and they can't get over the situation. So they need to go to that side piece, to do whatever they need to do, whatever, and to come back home.
And see, also too, is because society glamorizes infidelity.
It does.
And cheating. Now, see, back in the day, the side chick was bargain basement Betty. Today, she Olivia Pope.
Hello,
baby. Let me tell you, these side hoes. I mean, let me tell you, these. We can say that on these.
That's in the Bible too. That Moses had hoed the garden. That was in the Bible. Who did that?
It's like, Miss Betty ain't creeping around no more. Mm-mm. She Olivia Pope. Now they making you have sympathy for the side. Wait a minute, girl. This girl, she got a whole husband over here. In the way they glamorize it, it'll have you feeling sorry for Olivia because the president ain't calling. Listen here, you home wrecker, okay?
You ain't.
Get your own man, But again,
but that's the thing, you don't mean to. Well, I don't know. I was different. I wasn't trying to be with this person like that. It happened. Like I say, he was there with me through a lot. The dude that I became his side piece for, like I had my guy, whatever, and we were off and on, and I had gotten pregnant, and I had lost a baby, and he was right there for me. He was like, you need something, let me put you up in a hotel. You need to get away. I'm gonna put you up here. Bring your children. I'm gonna give you a separate room. Everything's gonna be okay. What you need me to do? He was like right there for every little thing or whatever, and that because we had that friendship, it wasn't just we busting down or some crap, and we still hadn't done anything. He was just always right there. He was always right there for me.
What are they saying?
Nicole, oh Lord, Nicole Watson says, because people have side pieces because they don't know what they really want. Until their side piece slice them tires, then they want to be beautiful, faithful and ish. Then she says, what age do mofos need to stop playing games with these women and men? I don't know, they should have stopped that when they got out of high school. Hell. Dre Gates says, I'll debate that one side piece. That one side piece reasons vary. I'll debate that one side piece reasons vary. Mansa says he set you up, laugh out loud. He eased his way, which he was a great friend for me. Hey, Kendrick Mabon, you know that?
Hey, Kendrick.
Nic-
Kedrick.
Oh, Kendrick. Ooh, my bad. Don't kill me,
Hey, Kendrick. We sorry.
Now, what you call mess with you? She said, I just died. Barbara Basement Betty.
Oh, Bargain Basement Betty. Yeah, y'all hashtag that Bargain Basement Betty, baby. Now it's Olivia Pope. See, they done upgraded her now.
Kendrick says, Kendrick says, mind control. He's a player. Walk down slow and get the prize. I mean, for me, it wasn't. He was all just there, and I've been really lucky that I've not been in that. Well, I know you with somebody, but let's just go ahead and bust down anyway and just be that grimy. I've met some grimy chicks that they knew dude had a woman, or they don't even care. Like, I remember one chick bragged about being a side piece and everything, and then tried to blame the wife and said it was her fault that her man was with her. And I was like, what? But sweetie, he keeps you at a hotel.
And see, people today are just so, like, they're so upfront. And my thing is, I'm going to always respect honesty. Like, I know this man, he definitely gave me like a true indecent proposal. It was just like, people would be crazy. Like,
you turn her down.
Right. But it's like, here's the thing, like, very attractive man, very attractive.
Just slide.
Very, had his own business, very successful. He was a very wealthy man. And very, like I say, just very easy on the, I'm not even going to say easy on the eyes, very attractive man. And he was married, so he did not hide the fact that he was married. He didn't hide the fact that, he had a family, he taking care of them. But what he was just like, I'm married, as you know, because I've known the man, I've known him through the years or whatever. But like I say, I don't play all that bull junk. So you can look as good as, listen, honey, I can't do it. So, he had been, going back and forth with until he like, what, listen, let me just break this thing down for you. And so when he broke it down, I'm listening. And he was like, I'm not going to tell you that I'm leaving my wife, because I'm not. And he was like, but what I am going to tell you is when we together, you'll never know about my wife. It's going to be me and you. I'm going to treat you just like I treat her. He was like, the only difference would be is we will never be together like that. I'm never leaving my wife. He was like, we're going to do this. I'm going to do this, and this. Like, really good. And you could tell that he would. He's done it before. And I'm just like, wow. And so he was like, if you can handle that, then I think that this can be beneficial for both of us. It was just literally, it was a proposition. And I'm just like, man, I really, appreciate your honesty and everything. I said, but I'm not going to be able to do it. And he was like, well, before you turn it down, just think about it. Because the last lady that, I'm like, so you just got you a plethora of hoes all over, just wherever you stopping there, you dropping there, you just taking care of a whole bunch of people. Because like I know, actually he was definitely in position to do so. But it's like, at what point do you sell yourself out just for temporary financial gain or whatever? Because it's like, no, at the end of the day, because I'm just like, now listen, I'm thinking about the wife at home. I'm like, you gotta know that your man ain't no good.
Yeah, she know, but she's taken care of.
Exactly. And I'm just like, dang, so is it like that? Like, is it to the point where like I don't know. I just could not see how that would work out. And I'm just like, man, I don't want to put myself in that position, putting those vibes and karma out there. So now I'm all married and booed up. Now I got to worry about looking over my shoulder, hoping my husband don't be out here doing what I was doing with this lady husband. I ain't got time for it. I done had enough heartache and pain. I'm not trying to participate in my own demise, because, that would just take me out.
That's the thing, when you're in that situation, how can you have a man of your own or a person of your own when you're being somebody else's, side piece, whatever you want to call yourself? You're being someone else's. You're not given the time for someone else to really be the one that you need. And so I was glad when he lost his phone. I took that as a blessing. I took that as a sign.
And they get possessive because it's just like now you don't want, so you just want me to be loving all on you, but you can be all. I'm like, can you? I'm like, I just cannot imagine sitting waiting on holidays. I gotta be back now. I'm singing Mary J. Blige, "Ain't No Happy." No, I'm not gonna be sitting up here doing this because now I know you. I'm not gonna see you for Christmas. I'm gonna see you on the 27th.
But he gonna send you on a nice trip.
Oh, see, we almost said, almost said, kiss my Tootsie Roll.
Oprah's cousin.
Almost said it, y'all. I was like, listen, listen, I do not like cheating. I don't like cheaters because it done happened to me and I get in my feelings about it and I feel some way about this side piece bull junk right here. But I'm gonna give some people a chance to tell me, are there any benefits to being a side piece? You got some comments to read?
Manta said they get mad when the side piece got somebody else, and that is true. They get in their feelings like, but I don't never understand, how do you get mad? I was afraid to tell the dude I'm seeing somebody because I knew that if I told him I'm seeing somebody, that all the stuff that I was getting
right,
he's gonna pull all that back. You can lie and say, we just really good friends. Use a lie. You lie.
So then there are benefits to being a side piece.
There is benefits, but shoot, you lose your benefits when you got your main person come into play, because now you got and especially if your main person don't have the finances like the dude had, and you be like, let
me weigh my options. Let me weigh my options. But here are a few benefits to being a side piece, according to an online source. You get all the benefits and none of the bull junk. So you get the great parts from the relationship with none of the headaches and none of the responsibility of being the main person in a relationship. You're not the one that's being lied to. Everything is out in the open. You know that they ain't much. They know you not much because y'all together, so y'all both ain't much, so there's no expectations there.
I don't agree with that because I remember this one side chick, and she was messing with, I think she was messing with like 4 or 5 different guys.
She's already not much. How you?
And I asked her, well, the guy that you've been messing with for 7 years, well, you know where he works at, you know what he has, financial, whatever. I said, but how do you know that he doesn't have a girlfriend or wife? I don't want to know. And I was like, huh? How you not want to know? This man comes to your house, y'all, you bust down or whatever, and you've been dealing with this man for these many years, and you have never one time asked him if he had someone at home. She was like, I don't want to know.
Because you already know. Inadvertently, you already know if he ain't there on certain things. It's like you already know. You just did ask the question. You just didn't get his full confirmation, but you already know. So just like ignorance is not bliss, it does not, condone what you're doing. Oh, well, he never told me. The signs were there, so you already know what's going on.
Latoya says side pieces do get more benefits than the main. It's a shame, but it's a fact.
Well, here's another benefit. They're saying plenty of sex without any strings. It can be financially beneficial, and you don't have to worry about where the relationship is going. You know why? Because it ain't going nowhere. Nowhere fast.
You ain't got to worry about, I wonder where he at tonight. He
you
at
know
home
where
with
he
his
at.
wife and his family.
You know where, or his other side piece. Hello.
But there's that blues song where the dude says he left his wife for his side chick.
Yeah, and then he left the side chick for the other side chick because you became the main chick. So now he got to go start the process all over again because you done fell in love, and now he got the responsibilities. Now he got to hear your mouth. Where you going? Wait a minute. The same reason that he was complaining to you about her. Now you in that position. So now the cycle continues. So are there any rules for being a side piece?
Don't listen. The rules are basically, listen, don't try to find my address. I knew his address because I'll find out where you live at. But don't go stalking the house. Don't try to, come and find the spouse and tell the spouse, well, your wife is messing with me or your man is messing with me. Don't try to break up their happy home because they just want you as either the bust down or the dance partner or whatever. You knew what you was getting into in the beginning. You already knew it. It wasn't a shock. You wasn't surprised or whatever. Come on now. Stay in your place or leave it alone.
According to an online source, I have to get my professional voice on because this is going to be some bull junk right here, okay? But I'll tell you what the online source said, and I'm going to tell you what I say.
Say that.
First, here are a few rules to follow when side piecing. Hear ye, okay? Because there is some rules to this bull junk. There is an etiquette to being a side.
Etiquette to be a hoe?
Yeah, there is an etiquette to being an HOE. So here are the rules or the side piece etiquette. Okay, here it is right here, according to an online source. Know that you'll never be the main. Don't go into it looking to be the main. Because see, nowadays, that's their goal. They go in, they publicize, and they taking selfies. He's trying to be like this, and she up here Snapchatting and all this and that, and he like, or he yawn. He always conveniently yawning and all this and that. Like that. Yeah, you doing too much. You know that you decide play your role. Don't sit up here. Oh, you trying to make your presence known. Why? That's not your job.
Nope.
Not your position. Your side. Right here. Side. Not up front. You're the side. Don't be stressful. Don't be the same problem that he complaining to you about. Oh, she always talking this, she always at home. Don't be that because he gonna replace you too.
And that goes both ways. Don't try to tell her that all your problems and stuff at home, whatever about your wife or your girlfriend. Don't do that.
Just be quiet. Put a sock in it, okay?
That's why she can't be nobody's side piece. Her mouth too big.
It's too big because just questions all. Well, why you didn't call me back? Why you didn't? Well, why you got 5 cubes of ice instead of? Listen, hello.
What's that little hair right there?
Right.
My hair don't look like that. What's that little hair right there that you?
Right. You a little bit darker right here, and you like. Look, I'm be all up in it. So that's just how I am. Don't get pregnant. See,
no.
Nowadays they try, boy.
Don't get pregnant. Don't bring your wife home no STD. Your man. Women, don't you bring your man home no STD.
Ooh,
Lord. It's bad when the man bring the wife home an STD. But when the wife bring the man home an STD,
or bring home a baby that don't belong in a baby that's not a part of this family. Listen,
if you get pregnant, women, go ahead. Get your husband. If you know that, I might have slipped up.
Ooh,
don't go home and just get that winky right to the, to go and just hop on it. Be like, I just want to try something tonight.
Listen, she gonna have y'all in the ER. Keep on.
Hop on it, ride it till it's no tomorrow, and then be like, no, I'm not ovulating this week, so you can go ahead and
she gonna have y'all on paternity court. I swear for Lord, she gonna have y'all on paternity court. She gonna have you with a big old knot this size.
But if you do it. Then if you're going to be in maternity court, then just sleep with his brother.
Paternity court.
Sleep with his brother. That way, it's a 99% chance.
No.
98% chance.
Girl, Judge Lauren, girl, they got the bomb on the paternity. No. They going to find out which brother.
Supply your own condoms, dudes and chicks. Supply your own condoms. Don't sit up there and let him. Don't be the side chick and dude, the side chick and you just raw dogging it. She can tell you, I got my tubes tied. That heifer lying. Them tubes ain't tied. They've been untied for 20 years. She just been her children all grown in college. She's waiting for you to come on so she have baby fever all over again. And now you sprinkle city it and stuff. And now she rubbing her belly and got your pension from the fire department and stuff. Don't do all of that. Don't do that. And dudes,
yes,
don't do that. You'll be like. Now I don't trust this one. I mean, she might, I'm her side piece, but her husband ain't popped her off yet. No, I don't trust this one. Let me just go strap up. Tell her you sick tonight. Go ahead and pre-ejaculate dip your balls in some hot water. That's going to kill. It does. Heat kills sperm and stuff. So if you give him a hot bath, I swear this is the best birth control. Run him a hot bath. Sit his ass down up in that hot water. be like stew water, real hot and steam coming all up. That's gonna kill all them dead sperms and everything. He gonna be good to go. Man, you can skeet all that on. Them
She
things
gonna
dead.
get your hair bust. That's all I'm saying is, listen, she gonna get your hair bust to the white meat, and ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for you. Gonna be like, "Dad, why her hair like that?" Yep, because she got caught. She got pregnant by this side dude. No,
Dang, Jay Spanish maternity.
do not get emotionally attached to them.
Yeah,
See, right here, I'm out the game. Right there, my listen. This my feelings right here. I keep trying to tell y'all. So look, I'm out the game.
I know, man. Yeah, that's
Now, those are the side piece etiquettes according to an online source. Okay, that's what they telling you. My online source, my tip, my etiquette. Find your own boo. Okay, leave these folks, people alone. If they in a relationship, whether they happy or not, who cares? Let them go tend to their own business. If you're not happy, go tell it to the judge. Go take it to the Lord in prayer. Who cares? Stop entertaining these folks and entertaining these side relationships and things like that. I mean, that's the problem today. Nobody has respect for anything. It's like if you married and y'all having problems, talk to the person that you with. If you can't talk to them, drop them off to the judge at the divorce court, get your papers electronically signed, and keep it moving.
Now, you know, the man down there on State Street, he be telling you what? You're going to hell. You're going to hell.
He sends you straight.
If you're going to hell,
you and your side piece and the little side
around, all your side piece, you got babies out of wedlock, you're going to hell. All your ass.
And he waiting for you. So the etiquette is get your own boo. Leave these other folks. I don't care what the situation is. Let them work that out first before you come over there opening your heart and then your legs and your mouth and all the ears and on your armpit.
Pregnant.
Leave all that
belly
alone.
button pregnant. Don't let them
leave all that alone. So if it's like if they're attached to anybody in whatever capacity, let them handle that situation first before you entertain anything with them. So listen, guys, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Please go to our page and like our page at the J Spot. Also follow us on Twitter at J Spot. Also follow us on Instagram at the J Spot Radio, and Jay is spelled Jaye. For all three, please share the video. Share. Thank you, guys. We will see you all
for hitting
next week.
The J Spot on IntellectualRadio.com.